It's alright. Hush.
Yo guys, what is up? Max on our Outriders video, and this is just a short video about something that I learned along my way to CT15, and the biggest thing that I had to change in order to easily solo Outriders Endgame. And the biggest thing to know about Outriders, it is a gear game. Your gear is make or break, and if you do not have good enough gear, you will just straight up will not be able to do challenge tier 15s, the hardest endgame content, or work your way through challenge tiers. Now, the biggest mistake that I was making, and then I think people are making trying to get it, is waiting for god roll purples to drop. And that is something that I was doing. I was waiting for really good purple pieces with a good mod on it and good passives to drop so that I could use it, and I was farming so many runs trying to get them and just not having it happen. Now I've got a lot of firepower, close range damage, cooldown reduction pieces so that I have my pieces, but it took me so long to be able to get these pieces, and then once I did, I could do challenge tier 15 with no problems. The biggest thing that I didn't know is that you can actually use blues, and blues are your best way of getting this. For example, this is a pretty good chest piece. I got this bonus firepower, cooldown reduction, skill life leech with an additional mag twisted rounds. Now, I'm going to show you guys how to make this a god roll piece of gear today, even though it is a blue, and I've been breaking down my blues. I've been ignoring them. I've only been looking at purples, and it was a huge mistake that was slowing down and costing me so many hours into grinding just to do something that I could have done with blues. So today I want to show you guys how to do this. Now, I knew this was in the game, but it never really occurred to me to actually do. So here we have our chest piece, right? Bonus firepower, cooldown reduction, skill life leech. It's rolled pretty well. Skill life leech, not the best thing, but this is a pretty good chest piece. This is a pretty good chest piece. I would have preferred cooldown reduction, but let's say this is everything I wanted, and it's got a decent mod on it, right? Additional mag. Now, do not raise the attributes yet. You do not want to raise the attributes until you're higher. Right now I can't raise the level, obviously, but I can improve the rarity, and I can make this a purple piece of gear. Now, the biggest thing about upgrading a blue to a purple is you actually get a choice of the mod. So as soon as I got one, now I can go in and I get an option. I get a choice, right? So the options that are giving me for this mod slot are move, groove, barrel roll, and savor the feeble. Now, of these three, firepower by 28k for the first shot after executing a roll is pretty solid. I'm using move and groove, otherwise I take move and groove, but you can see that I got options here, and this is your only time that you're going to have options for your mod. So I can put on barrel roll here. Let's say I want that as my mod. I'm going to put on barrel roll. Then I can mod this gear. So now I got barrel roll. If I didn't like barrel roll, or if I got barrel roll and I didn't like additional mag, then I can mod it again. So now I can put on a tier 2 passive that I didn't have already on this thing. I can put on buckshot shells. I can put that anywhere. I honestly kind of like the twisted rounds for 2 mags. That's nice. Bonus firepower, cooldown reduction, skill life leech. I can mod on, if I didn't like that, buckshot shells. And then, now that I have this piece of gear, I can raise its attributes and bump up its firepower. Like, this is such a good way to get the best pieces of gear in the game, because legendaries are a little overhyped in this game. They're really strong legendaries. There are really strong legendaries, but purples, because purples can roll with random attributes, are going to be better pretty much most of the time if you can get a god roll on them. And now I've got this. Let me just raise the firepower of this a little bit more to show you guys what we can get. Now I have an 8k firepower chest piece that I can slot in, and I got this from a blue, and obviously this cost me a little bit of resources. So you're not going to want to be doing this with every single chest piece. You know what I mean? Like, you're only going to want to do this on your god roll piece of gear. And I would have liked this to have close range damage, but I just wanted to show you guys as an example. Now I've got an 8k firepower, cooldown reduction, skill life leech, additional mag, buckshot shells, upper armor, And like, that is going to be a huge game changer. You do not need to wait for your purples. You do not need that. If you have a little bit of resources, which you can get just from grinding some lower level expeditions, you'll be able to outfit your character with some of the best gear in the game just from blues. And I really wish I had known this before, because I've spent so much resources buying purples from the shop and literally just auto deleting all my blues. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you found it informational and informative. If this helped you out in any way, I appreciate you hitting that like button and that subscribe button. I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.